I've asked for an actual offer you refuse. I'm guessing I need to wait a couple of more turns. Or just finish. 16 more years, that's 8 turns. And you're back. I've seen you respawn, that is why it took so long for this one turn. Here's Grocer, here's Lighthouse Harbor. No. Go get that ivory and you're gonna go get that silver. And they are attacking me with their airships. Now that's really clever. Of course, if they had some units that could follow the attack with airships, that would be some, you could say, decent strategy. But they are attacking my units, garrisons, and in a city that are immediately healing, and you don't get anything from such an action. Another congress, but I don't see anyone wanting my city, so that's behind us. There's not gonna be another one within the next couple of turns. So you want something from me and you insist. Okay, just leave me alone. Go get that. Back England. Okay. You just cannot make up your mind. You want the peace or not. No, thank you.
If you speak the truth, have a foot in the stirrup.
I'm researching the least expensive technologies now. This is a thing I usually do when I don't need any particular technology, as in this case. Because what's the difference if I research something or not? Nothing will happen. We'll get some additional score points for the technology, but my score is gonna be probably the lowest anyway, since I finished very late. 1913. You don't get much points for that. You also don't have much land, you don't have anything, you don't have much technologies. The historical victory is the only one you can get as Zulu. Well, on the other hand, the historical goals are really easy. It ain't happening. Another impy, please. Hook up that silver. Speed up this, speed up that. Three more turns to go. When playing as Korea, I was also counting the last remaining turns. At least up to the point where I couldn't see what turn or what year it was. I don't know if you can remember that. If not, you can check my final movie as Korea. Here I haven't met that many nations, or at least I don't see all of them once, so there won't be that problem. Destroy evil Romans, no. Got one impy. What can you do? Nothing. There's theology, I'm not gonna switch to anything. Doesn't matter what I research, doesn't matter what I build. Next turn should be my final one. No. And Zululand has won a historical victory. No surprises there. Now let's see how the situation developed through the ages and how is it possible that no one settled the South Africa before I showed up. And I show up really late. The standard nations, you can see. As usual, I'm waiting only for the European nations to show up. They built Carthage, built a city in the middle of the desert. Here are the Celts and the Romans, which are always fighting very early in the game. Oh, the Celts have settled here in Ireland and in Britain. They also settled here, quite nice. Of course, they lose all of their cities once the European nations start to spawn, and then they collapse. I'm thinking which nation I should do next. Maybe the Native Americans, which are here. They also have relatively easy goals. Not as easy as the Zulu ones, but you don't have to struggle that much to complete them. You have to have a simple strategy which you need to follow, but once you figure out how to do it, you shouldn't have problems with that. There are some colonies here. There's a Portuguese colonies. Yeah, they are the ones that I conquered later. But no one settled here. Usually the Dutch settled in these two locations. There was a city just before I spawned, right, exactly in the location where my capital is. Someone had erased that. Oh well. The Byzantines respawned. What happened over there? They have a really strange respawning area. They respawned here, and in the middle the Turks kept some of their cities. Okay, so that's finished. Let's check the cities. The cities are usually the most interesting ones. That's probably definitely the Indian capital. Indians usually build their oracle, but they managed to build Statue of Liberty as well. Okay. Beijing Chinese, they on the other hand usually go for hanging gardens. Unknown. What can that be? 655 BC, that's the Japanese capital. They have a city at sea, so they can build the Great Lighthouse and Colossus. Here's Rome and Amsterdam. And what's my score? Yeah, just as I predicted, the last score. No surprises there. So I hope you enjoyed it, and let's see you with the next nation, probably the Native Americans.